Hi, my name is Jakub Mikita, and I wanted to show you how you can easily create your custom email system in your project. This is my demo site on my local host. I have also a Mailhawk installed, which will catch all my emails. I have also started a plugin, which does nothing at the moment, but we'll come to that. I will activate it. This is how it looks like right now. Okay, so I will install my dependency, which is the notification plugin. You can find it in the WordPress org repository. You can just install it from here. Or you can just drop it into your project's dir and require the load file. I'm going to use Composer. There is an official package available. I will grab it and require it in my project. Okay, it's downloaded and it's in the vendor dir. I am going to require the load PHP file. This will bootstrap my entire plugin. So let's get started with that. Okay. And let's start our class for our plugin. It will do nothing at the moment, but if everything goes well, you will see the notification item in the admin menu. It is working out of the box, but and it has some triggers in the core, but I am going to create my own trigger. Okay, I will grab some example code from the official documentation, which is here. The notification.underdev.it. And here we have the developer tutorials. What are we building here? So I will build a simple system which will base on the post meta. I will increment the meta value every time someone will access the post with a parameter increment. Actually, I am going to turn on pretty links, so we have the parameter increment. Okay, so I want to register my own trigger. It has a bunch of arguments which you can use, but I'm going to use some really basic one. So we have the init action. I will put it into the constructor. And here I'm going to register my trigger. Okay, so I have my slug, which will be notification demo /action. And I am going to fire this notification, or whatever notification administrator will define, after my meta will be equal or greater than 5. So let's name it like this. I'm not going to use any get text functions, so we don't need that. I can also put it into my separate group. Like this. And in the admin, when you will define new notification, you will be able to choose this trigger, this exact trigger I have defined in the code. It has no tags, no merge tags defined at this point, but let's define some. List of all available arguments you can find in the documentation. You have some examples and general description. So this is going to be array. And you know what? I am going to leave this empty for now. I am going to create another function method which will fire on the init action. And I will increment the value. So I'm going to check if we have the parameter available. And if it is available, I will update the current post meta. So I'm using the global post. I'm going to grab the current value of the meta. And if this is not defined, it will be 0. Actually, I can skip this because this is false, and I can easily add false. Okay, so I am going to increment it and update the meta. And let's check if this current value is equal or greater than 10. Or 5. Yeah, 5. And if it is, I'm going to call notify method. Okay, and this method will trigger actual notification. There is another post on the notification.underdev.it, which is the sending notification. And this will execute the trigger I defined. So first of all, I am going to check if there is a notification defined in the admin. So if this one is empty, I have nothing here, this function will return false. If I will use this trigger and save the notification, it will return true. Okay, so I'm going to copy this, maybe do it this way. I will grab my Slack and use it here. And this array contains the rendered tags, which I am going to use in my notification. So I am going to have a permalink to the post. I will pass it here. I am going to have an ID. And I'm going to use an outer email. And I am going to use this function. Oops. And it is an email. Okay. To be sure, I'm going to pass the post author field. Okay. I think we are ready to go, but I have to define the merge tags in the register trigger function. So I am going to copy this. By the way, I can also pass the current value of the incremental value. Like this. I have to copy this one here. And now I am going to change these rendered values into the types. So this is going to be an URL. This is going to be an integer, just like this one. And this is going to be an email. Okay, let's define the notification in the admin. I will start again. Okay, so I have my merge tags available. I'm going to put some subject. To use my permalink, and I'm going to make this an anchor. So this actually will be always 5 or greater, but the first notification will, the counter will have the value of 5. And I'm going to use my author email as a recipient. So I am going to select the merge tag, the outer email, and I will add another email, a custom email, whatever. And I'm going to publish the notification. Okay, so the post is published and my notification is available. So let's test it. This is my hello world. This was 1, I believe, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nope, 1 again. Something wrong. Okay, this is because on init we don't have a global post populated. So I'm going to hook up my function a bit later. And then WP. I guess it should work. It won't work because I don't have. Okay, this was opposite. So let's check it now. And we have 2 emails, one sent to my custom email and one sent to the post author. Okay, I hope you will find this plugin useful and you are going to use it in your next project. If you will have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email or write on the support forum on WordPress.org or on GitHub. And that's all. Thanks for watching.